said forever under midnight skies, with trembling hands and hopeful eyes. You swore you'd stay, come what may, but promises fade like light of day. I held you close through every storm, believed our hearts would keep us warm. But somewhere love just slipped through time, and silence answered every line. That was the day my world fell gray, when forever walked away. No thunder, no fight, just quiet goodbyes, and all the truth hidden in lies. You turned your back, I begged you to stay, but you left when forever walked away. I still replay your final glance, the ghost of our last slow dance. What do you do when dreams let go, when everything feels like a shadow? That was the day I lost my way, when forever walked away. No final kiss, no reason why, just the echo of love's goodbye. You closed the door I broke that day, left behind when forever walked away. They say some love just fades with time, but ours was meant to cross the lines. You promised me eternity, but gave me just a memory. So here I stand in shattered light, still reaching out to endless night. I carry pain I cannot say, from the moment when forever walked away. You were my always, now you're just yesterday. Reached for you in my darkest hour. You stood so still, like love had no power. I held on tight, believed you'd stay, but you slowly slipped away. You said you'd catch me when I break, but your silence was the only thing you gave. I was drowning in your empty eyes while you watched me from the other side. It's the way you let me fall, like I meant nothing at all. No warning, no goodbye, just a shadow in the night. You could have saved me with one word, but you chose to let it burn. I remember it all, the way you let me fall. You used to be my shelter from the storm. Now your memory's just cold and warm. You turned your back, like I was wrong for loving you too long. It's the way you let me fall, left me broken, left me small, like love was just a game, and I was yours to blame. You could have held me through the fire, but you fed every desire to watch me crawl. The way you let me fall, I gave you all my strength and light. You gave me silence every night, and now I know the cruelest part is how you let go with no heart. It's the way you let me fall, without a fight, without a call. You let the pieces hit the ground and never once turned around. You could have been the reason I stood tall, but now you're just the reason I lost it all. I'll never forget at all the way you let me fall. You looked in my eyes, said forever starts tonight. I held on to your every word like a lifeline, but now the silence cuts like broken glass, and your forever didn't last. We built our love on dreams and fragile trust. I gave my all, but it was never enough. Now all that's left are echoes in the dark of vows that tore my heart apart. Shattered promises lying on the floor. You walked away like we were nothing more. The moments passing, fading fast. How could you swear and never last? You left me with this pain I can't dismiss. All I have are shattered promises. Your voice still haunts my sleepless nights. Your ghost keeps turning off the lights. I still replay that last goodbye, where love just crumbled into lies. Shattered promises bleeding in my hands. A future lost, I'll never understand. You wrote our end with no remorse, left me wrecked and off the course. You loved me with a fading kiss. Now all I breathe are shattered promises. I tried to save what we became, but you burned it all without a flame. Now I'm just standing in the rain with nothing left but your name. Shattered promises screaming through the night. I gave you my soul, you gave up the fight. I'm picking up the pieces slow of a love I should have let go, but still I ache for what I miss, buried deep in shattered promises. You said forever, but forever never lived in this. used to talk until the morning light. Now all we share are echoes in the night. You're here, but you feel so far, like I'm reaching for a fading star. Your eyes don't hold me like they used to do. Your touch is cold, your smile untrue. We sit in rooms that used to shine. Now only shadows cross the line. No words, just silence, screaming louder than goodbye. You didn't have to say it, I saw it in your eyes. This love is fading quietly, without a storm, without a cry. No words, just silence, as we slowly let it die. You used to pull me close when I was weak. Now every night it's you I barely reach. We speak in half-meant sentences, but say nothing that makes any sense. No words, just silence, a heartbreak wrapped in still. You didn't slam the door, but I feel the empty chill. You're slipping like a final breath, too soft but just as real. No words, just silence, and wounds that never heal. I'd rather hear you scream in pain than watch you walk away so plain. The quiet is the loudest sound, when love no longer wants to be found. No words, just silence, that's how we said goodbye. No thunder in the ending, just rain behind my eyes. You left without a single sound, but I heard it all somehow. No words, just silence, and I'm still listening now. You walked away without a sound. No tears, no fight, just silence loud. I stood there lost, a hollow soul, still holding on to what you stole. You said it's time, but gave no why. Just left me stranded in the sky. No final kiss, no last embrace, just empty space where love had place. I was left behind in goodbye. You turned and left and didn't try to fix the pieces, ease the pain. You let me drown in love's remain. You closed the door, I don't know why. Now I'm still here, left behind goodbye. I talk to shadows, I call your name, but nothing answer's just the shame of loving more than I should have dared, of giving all while you never cared. I was left behind in goodbye, a story lost beneath the lie. You said forever with your smile, but left me bleeding all the while. I never knew love could just die, while one of us was left behind in goodbye. Was I not enough, or did you just fade? Was this love real or just a masquerade? I gave you truth, you gave me night. Now all I hold is the cold of might have been light. I was left behind in goodbye. No warning sign, no reason why. You vanished like a breath of wind, and left my world to cave within. You walked away, I stayed to cry, still broken here, left behind in goodbye. Still broken here, left behind in your goodbye. I held on to a dream that faded like echoes in a long goodbye. Every word we left unspoken still haunts the silence in the night. I try to fix what's broken, but love can't thrive in chains. And now I'm standing on the edge of losing more than pain. This is the sound of letting go, the quiet storm before I break. A final breath, a heavy soul, as memories begin to fade. No more tears to overflow, just the sound of letting go. Your picture's still on the mantle, but the fire's long burned out. I whisper all the things I'd tell you if I could scream them out loud. But pride became the prison where we both lost the key. And now I'm learning freedom starts with setting me free. This is the sound of letting go, the quiet storm before I break. A final breath, a heavy soul, as memories begin to fade. No more tears to overflow, just the sound of letting go. A crash of dreams against the wall, a love that flew just to fall. But maybe pain was meant to show the cost of love is letting go. This is the sound of letting go, a melody of scars and rain. No turning back, no shadows hold, just echoes calling out your name. I walk alone, but now I know this is the sound the sound of letting go. Painted dreams in perfect light, told me forever every night, held me close like I was safe, but your heart was never in that place. You wore the truth like a disguise, love in your touch but lies in your eyes. Every I love you felt so true, until I saw the real you. It was a love that lied, soft as a whisper, sharp as goodbye. You built me up to watch me fall, and never cared at all. You promised stars, then took the sky, left me alone with no reason why. I believed in a love that lied. You made me feel like I was whole, but now there's holes inside my soul. You turned my heaven into pain and walked away without shame. It was a love that lied, wrapped in warmth but cold inside. You kissed like truth, but you deceived every word I once believed. You swore your heart would never hide, but all I had was tears to cry. You left me for a love that lied. Now I know the sweetest words can cut, and silence can mean just as much. You held me close with hands that strayed, said you'd stay as you slipped away. It was a love that lied, a fairy tale with pain disguised. You lit a fire, then watched it die, and never said goodbye. Now I walk through what we tried, with nothing but the tears I hide from a love, a love that lied. You were my truth, but you were just a love that lied. I still see your shadow in the morning light. Your voice still lingers in the dead of night. Every laugh, every touch, every smile we made is now a ghost that just won't fade. The bed feels colder though I sleep alone. Your scent still clings like skin to bone. I reach across the empty side, but all I find is time gone by. I'm crying in the memory, drowning in what used to be. You're gone, but you never left. Your love still echoes in my chest. I try to breathe, I try to run, but the past weighs like a loaded gun. I'm stuck here silently, crying in the Find your letters in that bottom drawer. Can't throw them out, not anymore. Every word brings back your face, every line another trace. I'm crying in the memory of what we were and couldn't be. You took the light, left the frame. Now all I feel is endless rain. The silence screams, the pain won't end. Loving you cost more than I could spend. I'm broken endlessly, crying in the memory. If time could turn, I'd hold you tight, change the end, rewrite the night. But you're just echoes in my soul, and letting go still feels too cold. So I'm crying in the memory of a love that slipped too easily. You're gone, but here you stay. In every tear I wipe away, I'll carry you for all my days, through quiet nights and haunted ways. Forever you'll be the memory that's crying through me, crying. In the memory. I reach for you in the dark of night, but all I hold is fading light. Your whisper's gone, the warmth is too. The only thing that stays is missing you. The echo of your last goodbye still haunts these walls and fills the sky. I wear your love like a broken chain, wrapped in memories and silent pain. Empty arms, heavy heart, you tore my whole world apart. You're not here, but you're everywhere, in every breath, in every prayer. I'm standing still while we fall apart, with empty arms and a heavy heart. I still set the table for two, still leave the light on just for you. But all that's left is a hollow sound, a love once whole now broken down. Empty arms, heavy heart, carrying the pieces of where you are. You're the ghost that I can't free, the hurt that lives inside of me. I gave my soul, you made your star. Now I'm lost with a heavy heart. If goodbye had a face, it would look like mine. Eyes gone dry from chasing time. You took the light, you took the flame, and left me with this aching name. Empty arms, heavy heart, still holding on to what fell apart. I love too much, you let go too soon. Now I dance with shadows in this lonely room. I'm still in love with every scar, You're gone, but I remain with empty arms and your name. Hearts don't heal, met fence, like love was just a passing flame. But I'm still stuck here, barely breathing, calling out your name. You found someone to take my place, while I still taste your kiss and dreams. You smiled through our last goodbye, while I tore apart at the seams. Hearts don't heal that fast. Now when the love was built to last, you can't erase what we became with someone new, with no shame. You let go like it's just the past, but hearts don't heal that fast. I see your pictures and pretend I'm fine, but your ghost still lives in every line, every song, every street, every night. Still reminds me what we had was right. Hearts don't heal that fast. I'm still bleeding from our last. You've forgotten what we were, while I still ache and I still hurt. You moved on like we were never cast, but hearts don't heal that fast. Maybe one day I'll be free, but tonight I'm not ready to be. I still break in every breath, still dancing with the weight of death. Hearts don't heal that fast, not when you meant every part. You took the light, you left the flame, you left me whispering your name. I wish I could forget the past, but hearts don't heal that fast. No, hearts don't heal